All right, let's go ahead and get things underway. I'm going to go ahead and move us directly to the overlay. Hey, everyone. Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday. We're watching Zootopia tonight. I've never seen Zootopia. Never seen it. When did this movie first come out? This movie came out in 2016. This movie has been out for like nearly a decade. Um, and I have never seen it. It looks cute. That's about all I know about it. It was recommended to me by one of my coworkers, and it looks cute. And I think I've seen like maybe one clip from it that made me go, I might want to watch this movie. And aside from that, I know nothing about it. I don't know about any memes from it. I don't know about like I don't know what it's about. I'm just kind of like, okay, let's watch this. It looks cute, and that's enough of a draw for me. So I hope you guys are ready for this. Um, I know we're doing this stream a little later than I'd planned to. I had an opportunity to hang out with one of my buddies tonight. We had a couple of drinks. I had a little bit of sushi and a lot of Mexican food beforehand. Um, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty decent. I'm not I'm not drunk, just so you guys know. But I have had a little bit of alcohol tonight, and I've had some beer and I've had some sake. I've never had sake before, so that was a really interesting experience. It's like we were like sipping it like out of wine glasses, and like that stuff is really strong. You have to like I think it's designed to be shot more than it is to be sipped. So, hello, Trouble. I felt you snuggling up to me a little while ago. You sweet little kitty. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but my tattoo of Trouble and the Spider-Man mask. So, and I very nearly just spilled some water because I'm a klutz. All right. But uh but yeah, I got a tattoo for this little one because her medical debt is almost paid off. So, okay. All right. So I'm going to try to get this underway as quick as possible. I say right after introducing you guys to my tattoo again. um what we're going to do is do the sound test, and then I'll go through the disclaimers and get underway fairly quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the headphones. I'm going to plug in the headphones, mute the desktop audio, and then I'm actually going to start the movie for a few seconds. And of course, it's going to a commercial. I'm skipping the commercial. I don't like commercials on my Disney Plus. Okay, I'm hearing the Disney fanfare right now, so hopefully you guys aren't. If you are, let me know. Ba, 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 ba. Yes, yes. Very nice, Tinkerbell. Okay, they make that go like pretty much exactly 30 seconds. Very impressive, Disney. Very impressive indeed. Okay, so there we go. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat before we get started. Let's see. There's a sequel that's coming out soon. Now, Zootopia 2 is already listed on Disney Plus. Now, I didn't try clicking on it to see if I could access it. But if it hasn't released yet, because it looks like it's available, do we know when the release date for Zootopia 2 is? Because I may want to watch it if I like this one enough. Let me know. Nick has always been your favorite characters or your favorite character. I don't know who Nick is. This is one of your favorite Disney movies. Welcome to CG Anime Fan and to Simba Fan. We've got the fans here tonight. Let's see. Did I choose today to watch Zootopia so I could be caught up before the sequel? Actually, no, I didn't. It was recommended to me, and it's kind of been on my list for a while, but I didn't do it specifically with the sequel in mind. As a matter of fact, as I was finding Zootopia on Disney Plus, I noticed Zootopia 2 and I'm like, oh hey, look, Zootopia 2 is out. So, or at least it looks like it's out. Hi, baby. Hello. Everybody. My channel manager is right here. Hello, sweetie. How are you? You want to come over here and snuggle? You can be on stream. Everybody would love you. You want to come over here? She's like, nah, I'm good, Dad. It's all right. Okay. Let's see. How have I been doing? I've been doing okay. I've been doing pretty good. I've been working the last couple weeks at a new library location because my current my home library we're getting new floors and they needed to send us away for a couple of weeks. So I've been working there. My last day there was today. I'm going back to my home location on Monday. I'm excited about it. But overall, been doing all right. Been continuing to do the streams. I've been doing movies and shows and video game let's plays, and I'm having a good time with it. So, but thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well. Please feel free to let me know how you're doing in the chat. I always appreciate it. November 26th. Okay, so like no, 2 months. 2 months from today, actually. All right, cool. CG thinks that Zootopia 2 comes to theaters next month. Oh, okay. And Nick is the main fox in the movie. He's Simba fans' favorite. Okay, all right. Well, I'm excited to see why. And we're going to get started in just a second so that way I can actually see why he is your favorite. So, all right, do I plan to do this for the original Lion King? Um So if I watch the original Lion King, it won't be on Fridays because Fridays is for movies that I've never seen. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the original Lion King, but I would be willing to feature it on a Sunday at some point. So it's a possibility. So hi, Trouble. Trouble sniffing at my tattoo. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Are you gonna come over here? Come on. Come on. Come on. You can come here. You can come here. Yeah. Hello, baby. How are you? How are you? She's my favorite. I love her so much. Okay. All right. Forgot that it's still September. You thought that November was the next month. You're just excited for DC month, aren't you, CG? Which I get it. I get it. I'm excited for it. I'm still trying to figure everything out, although I'm getting close. Um, I've basically got next month already planned. I know which movies I'm watching. I'm not going to be playing any horror games unless you guys somehow manage to convince me to do it. And I don't have any shows on deck because I'm going to be watching scary movies for both for Film First Fridays and for Classics Revisited. And some of them are going to be pretty graphic. I won't be surprised if some of you guys don't tune in for some of them. It's not going to be I'm sorry, it's not going to be Cannibal Holocaust bad, but like, I mean, I can tell you right now, one of the movies that I'm watching next month for the first time ever, I'm going to be watching Saw. And I figure, you know what? I watched Cannibal Holocaust this year. I can probably get through Saw. So, why is he named Trouble? Because she lives up to her name. She really does. Um, she gets into things. She gets into places she shouldn't be. She lives up to her name. It is a well-earned name. So CG, you say you're not a big fan of horror games. So I'm a big fan of video games. I'm a big fan of horror movies. Good luck trying to get me to play a horror video game. Like, I've done it before and I'm willing to do it, but you guys have got to like You guys gotta like drag me over the finish line to get me to do it. You gotta work on me and be like, I really want you to play this game, Spy. And I'm gonna say no at first, and then eventually, if you work me over well enough, I'll eventually give in and be like, fine, I'll play. I think last year I played Alien Isolation. Cool. Now I'm not gonna lie, I would consider returning to that game, but man, ooh. Like a lot of other stuff. I've played Five Nights at Freddy, I've played Slender the Arrival. Those two games caused me to lose sleep. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. So, all right, Simba fan loves survival horror games. Why he loves Resident Evil. I have never played a Resident Evil game. I usually go over to Matt Cave's channel and I'll watch him play Resident Evil games because he loves that series. And he's one of my best friends on the platform. So I'll occasionally go to his streams when he's playing Resident Evil, and that's about all I need based on everything I've seen. I'm like, yep, yep, I'm good. I'm good. You want that game for Christmas? What game do you want for Christmas? Which one? Let me know in the chat. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get things underway. Um, before we get started, I just want to let you know if you are here looking for audio and video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you see right now is what you're going to get. The camera pointed at me while I watch Zootopia and react to it. This is a watch party. It's not a reaction video. If I include video or audio from the feature in question on a live stream, that's a copyright headache that I don't want to deal with. And frankly, you guys don't want me dealing with it. We will eventually play, or we will eventually make reaction content off of this footage. So to that end, I will be doing an intro, the viewing, the post-mortem where we review and react to what we've seen, and then we'll do an outro, and then we'll be done. So that's kind of how it's going to go. If you're not here for watch party content, that's fine. I don't want to waste your time. I certainly don't want the negative engagement of people going, nobody wants to watch you react to something. People actually do tune in for this stuff. So in any case, feel free to click away if that's not your thing. I get it. I will not be offended in the slightest. So in the meantime, we're going to get started here in just a moment. Oh, Alien Isolation? It is a good game. It's just one of those games I can only play every so often because it it will stress you out, you know. All right. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get going here. As I mentioned earlier, I will be doing an intro, and we're going to do that intro right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Film First Friday, the live streaming show where I watch a movie for the very first time and react to it on my YouTube channel. Today's feature is going to be the 2016 film Zootopia. Hello, Trouble. Hi. How are you, sweetie? Okay, all right. We're just gonna react with the kitty in frame. So, um, please remember that Film First Friday is a reaction and watch party show. So this will serve as a reaction and watch party to the 2016 film Zootopia. I really don't know much about this movie. I have seen like the occasional clip of it or a piece of or a poster or a frame from it. And I'm like, it's a cute looking movie with like anthropomorphic animals and stuff. And I've seen like one clip where, excuse me, this girl's bully, I think, like used to be her bully and apologizes to her for acting the way he did, like way back when they were younger. And I was like, you know, that's a pretty cool clip. Like that's I like people who do that kind of self-reflective work and then be like, yeah, I really screwed up earlier and I'm sorry about that. So um I feel like that was a good message and I was like, let me try this out. Imagine my surprise when I found out that this was on Disney Plus and that I would be able to just fire it up. So I was excited to put it on the docket for Film First Friday. It was also recommended to me by a coworker who has she has kind of an eye for like cute movies and stuff. And so I'm looking forward to seeing this. I really am. And we're going to do so in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please be sure to thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Whether you like or dislike this movie, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I'm dividing them up into smaller playlists, mostly by genre. Zootopia would be in the genre playlist. Hold on, I think I need to look at it again just to be sure. For family, comedy, animated, and adventure. And I don't think I have any tagged playlists for Zootopia. So, in any case, whichever of those lists you go looking for, you can find them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right, and I think that's everything. So we're going to go ahead and get started here soon. Let me see. Yeah, let me go ahead. We're going to put on the headphones and let me get things going with the timer. Let me go ahead and call up my timer script and get things underway there. Okay. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and put just a couple of seconds on the timer. And that'll give me a buffer because what I'm going to do is when I throw out the thwip, about a second later, I'm going to hit play on the feature. And then about a second after that, I'm going to hit start on the timer. Okay? All right. It's definitely a top tier Disney film. Good, good. I'm looking forward to this then. I there is something about a really good Disney film, you know? They just leave you feeling really great. So, okay. All right. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. All right, everyone. 2016's Zootopia. Here we go. All right. We're underway. Here is the lovely Disney fanfare. Sorry, I couldn't help myself there. Walt Disney Animation Studios, and they use Steamboat Willie for that intro. That's fun. Ooh. Do I hear a lion? Oh my god. This is coming in like a horror movie. What? Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Young Judy loves her acting and she loves grossing people out, and I'm here for it. Okay, all right. Watch the use of that word, savage. What? Since when? Because I like that that lamb has got a southern accent. An actuary, huh? Wow. Bunny cop. Ooh. Ooh. She is a precocious thing. Her parents are like, what the hell? Really? We settled hard. Wow. Bunnies are not cops. She's an acrobatic little thing, too. Oh my god. They are rabbits. I should have thought about that. What's that guy? Gideon, what's his name? Don't believe in your dreams too much. Wow. The heck? Oh boy. We got bullies in this kingdom. And your dumb little stage play. Ooh. I would imagine rabbits do have a pretty mean kick. Oh. Dang. That was some vicious bullying there. Gideon Gray. Okay. Okay. She's got good hot sleight of hand skills. Tundra Town, the rainforest Wow. It's like the Genesis planet on Star Trek 3 The Search for Spock. All of the different climate types like in one area. Carrot face. Oh god. She just is not giving up. I mean, you got to give her props for that. Oh my god, stop it. Little Bonnie Fuzzbutt. Dude, you got to have some serious stomach muscles to do those kinds of sit-ups. Nice. She like works hard and Uses her gifts to her advantage to overcome. Again, where rabbits are concerned, I would imagine they have some really strong kicks. Those legs, you know? Yay! Judy Hopps. Look at her parents. Oh my god. Stupid big people. Yay! Oh my god. She has so many siblings. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Oh my god. I mean, it's a taser. Just take the taser. Oh my god. This world is so interesting. Oh, what a big old mush, as Clark's mom would say in Superman. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bunny Burrow, and the population just keeps going up. Gazelle. Ah, of course we have animal bands in this world. Wow. Literal shining city on a hill. Ow. Hold on. Eyes are stinging. So I assume she's never been to Zootopia before. This has got to be blowing her mind. She's so excited. She's already come a really long way at a very young age. And now she's getting to see this, well, you know, utopia. And this is like the Grand Central Station. She's made it. She's so tiny. She's so little. Everyone towers over her. She doesn't even care. Sending the drinks up through a chute to your giraffe customers. The Grand Pangolin arms. Welcome to the city, you know? Yep. I knew that was going to be her reaction. She's looking all spiffy in her her cop uniform. Oh boy. She's going to need that, isn't she? Okay. Yay. Good. Good. Lucky chomps. What? Like racist? Oh my god. Stereotype indeed. Wow. She is new. Oh boy, all these tough guy cops. I mean, at least he returned the fist bump, you know? Oh my god. All these guys are such big macho animals. The elephant in the room. Francine? Oh, okay. Wow. Otters are predators? Grizzoli? Oh, parking duty? Yeah. Ogo? 100 tickets a day? Dang. Okay, well, she's ambitious and oh dear God. Yeah, you'd go faster just by walking. Uh-oh. That's like That's got to be like the most thankless type of duty shift you could get, you know? People are going to hate you. Giraffe. Right, giraffe vehicle. Well, that thing's gone. 201. Watch it, Fox. Okay, so he went in behind a guy. I mean, looked a little sketch, but doesn't prove anything. I don't know. Out of sight, out of mind. Leave him alone. Whoa. That's not the kind of Sunday I would want. Oh. How does he know this? Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Is this a con of his? Is this what's going on? My God. That popsicle is bigger than they are. Okay. Nick Wilde. She just gave him her badge? What? Surprised he didn't knock her over with that thing. Okay, so they're melting the popsicle. Okay, so who's the little toot toot really that? What? Is he not really a kid? He's just like a little person fox? Oh. So they're making fox print popsicles. There you guys go. Okay, all right. So it wasn't for the purpose that they said. What are they doing now? It's redwood. Okay, so they're con artists. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. Wow. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Wow. Dang. What an a-hole. Who is his voice actor? Oh man. Is that's not Josh Johnson, is it? That's not Peter B. Parker from the Spider-Verse movies, is it? Well, oh, all these sad songs. Jason Bateman, okay. Oh, well that didn't do it. Oh boy, they want to know how the first day went. Jude the dude? Yes, you are. My God, these parents. Best day ever. Conversation. Okay. Yep. I knew this was going to happen. Oh, is that is that Nick? No. Okay, it's a weasel or some type of animal like that. I mean, say what you want, but rabbits are fast too. She is all about this. Oh, she scooted right through it. They're like kaijus in this area. Oh my God. Yeah, this would give me anxiety. No, dude, you're messing with all the buildings. Yeah, you got to watch where you're stepping. Oh my God. I would be terrified that I would like step on some rodent. He has to Tetris himself through these. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. She smacked him with the donut. I popped the weasel, inciting a scurry. Ooh. Okay, there's a deconstruction of Disney movies. Uh-oh. Sorry, Chief. I gotta make my own opportunities. Insubordination, really? Well, well, well. How the turns have tabled. I would have been like, and if I don't agree to that term? That is tiny. Uh-oh. It's like I'm gonna get my resources one way or the other. Oh, okay. How's she gonna put pressure on him? $200 a day? I mean, what? Hmm. Ooh. Tax evasion. Nice use of the stereotype. That was pretty dumb. His little partner just walks off laughing at him. Well, she just subverted his entire day. Oh, what is this place? Okay. Is this guy a yogi or something? Or oh man. Oh, he has a okay. A naturalist club. Okay, this is hilarious. This part is great. Oh, come on. Animals look cute in clothes. Pretty decent description of his clothes. This guy is very detailed. The elephant has no memory. That's great. Oh. Okay, so he's got connections that can help her. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Slothies. That's a good point. Oh God. Can okay. number. Yeah, I saw that one coming. God, this is painful. Judy, you're just gonna have to wait. He is messing with her. I love it. Oh man. Wow. This is this is just painful. Oh right, because it took so long. Dang. Uh-oh. It's like, hey, if you're gonna make my life more difficult, I'm gonna make yours more difficult. Hmm. He doesn't care. That's gonna be an issue later, isn't it? Whoa. He was here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Dang it. Yeah, that's a big no. They like to put the squeeze on other animals. Oh boy. Well, well, well. You are definitely going to the both the right house and the wrong house. Oh God. Are you kidding me? Kiss the ring. Uh the Godfather reference. Oh, a skunk butt rug. Oh God. Costume. Meh. Yep. Oh, that is true. No icing these guys. Not today, at least. Nick is just like, what? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. What what species of animal is this? The tiny little ones. Okay. He attacked? Ooh. Excuse me. What was his name? I didn't catch it. Too busy sneezing. Mr. Monchez? Oh. Are we sure this isn't a horror movie? All right. They're conning him into this. Oh my god. Okay, so Munchess is he's a panther, I guess. Oh man. And suddenly we got a chase. Okay, so Otterton is afflicted with some kind of a disease or something. Okay, all right. Jaguar. Okay. Well, there goes your walkie-talkie. You're on your own. Okay. Oh god. What? Oh. Well, I'm doing my darndest. No, he's not getting to them anytime soon. Yeah, no, your moment has been ruined. Oh, okay. He's up that way. She's got a lead. He broke loose. Has it been 48 hours already? No. What? Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say you have nothing to say right now. Just okay. Well, those two have certainly bonded over their shared experience. I was gonna say you owe him your thanks at least. So he wanted to be a Boy Scout. Okay. Oh. Oh. What the? Wow. Ooh. Racism and prejudice are alive in this movie. Ooh. He doesn't want to talk about this. He's having a brain thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Using your connections. Oh, is that J.K. Simmons? Is that J. Jonah Jameson, guys? What are you doing? Oh, I love that. And who is this? Who is this actress? She sounds familiar. I will definitely be looking at the cast list once this movie is over. Oh my god. She counts herself. Man, yeah, it's all there. Timberwolves? Well, if you got access to the traffic cams, then yeah, that should be easy now. Oh. Hmm. How dare you? I am not a cop. I am a shifty individual through and through. Cliffside. Okay, aren't wolves supposed to have pretty good senses of smell here? I don't I did not understand a thing you just signed to me, buddy. Okay. She's not a dumb bunny anymore. She's a clever bunny. Okay. Or a mental asylum? He's technically not wrong. What? Some kind of a lab. Yep. Whoa. How many jump scares are in this movie? So where is Otterton? How are you going to get him out in this state? You better hide. Oh boy. wanted to silence your phones, people. Well, crap. Into the toilet. Well, that might not have been the best idea. Oh my god, Clawhauser. Oh. Yes, it is. That was good timing. Okay, all right. She doesn't have all the facts here, so it might not be a bad idea to listen to him. The mayor. Nice. What? Wouldn't he need to go through training? Oh, Judy Hopps. Okay, come on. Nice. Hey, we're still investigating that. At present, I can't. Is she going to do her play again? Oh, the muzzle. The muzzle, yeah. That's gonna trigger him. Yeah, no, see, that's exactly the kind of questioning that was gonna lead to. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Damn. Yeah, she did not think that through. Of course, putting her in front of the cameras was not a smart idea on the part of the police department. Wow. My God. Arrived? What? Oh. Don't give yourself so much credit. Oh. I don't understand why. I mean, I kind of get why she's quitting, but like, I would want to know what is going on that is causing predators to freak out. Oh gosh, what are you guys gonna do? Whoa, Gideon Gray. Oh my God. It's kind of amazing, actually. I've seen this clip. What? Really? Hmm. I'll be back at some point, maybe. What's the little guy's name? Does anyone know? Oh, oh God. He's never gonna let him forget this. Uh, my eyes are stinging, but yes, I was tearing up a little bit too. I like their friendship. Duke Weaselton, Rick and Rhino, Meowana. Oh, I love this. Flopsy the Copsy. Oh, oh. Ram named Doug. An unfriendly ram. Oh man, trains go right past this one. Uh, he doesn't look like a ram. Okay, so maybe that's not Doug then. Have we gone Breaking Bad here or something? Okay. Wow. Walter and Jesse, are you kidding me? Those are definitely Breaking Bad references there. Oh, what are you gonna do? Are you kidding me? You're gonna steal a train? Not yet. Oh, yeah, get out of the way, ram hole. I was gonna say, you better duck, lady. Is that a train with a rhino horn? I'm not stopping the train. Ooh, ooh. Yep, yep. You're gonna feel that one in the morning. Whether you want it to be or not. Yeah, no. I mean, until you get in there, you're not gonna know for sure. In the meantime, you've destroyed their ability to make those pellets. She's a little too quick with this. Oh man. And I saw that coming. Ow. You're gonna be leaking blood, girl. I hope he didn't eat a bad pellet by accident. So she's been masterminding this whole thing. Rabbit statue with a spear. Nice. Oh, ouch. Oh, they're in an enclosure. Oh, wow. Oh, God. This is like mirroring the play that she put on at the beginning of the movie. Yakety yak. Okay. Oh, really? Yep. Well, well, well. Look who's here, the boys in blue. Oh, right, Mr. Otterton. The whole reason we got into this mess. And Judy got her job back. That is true. Real life is messy. Yay! Undercover. Ooh. Oh, I think they found their guy. And now they're partners and they're gonna go get him. uh, Clawhauser is so happy. Okay, and credits. Nice. My God. We've got like we've got like 12 minutes of credits left. Wow. Um who hold on. Can anyone tell me if there is a post-credit scene? Let me know. I loved this movie. This was a fun movie. Oh. Yeah, this was a very clever movie. I thought it was extremely well done. I still want to see the cast list, so hello, Mayor Bellwether. Are Judy and Nick here at the concert too? Come on, show me the cast list. How did I feel about Nick? I like Nick. I like he was a good like lovable a-hole basically. Um I thought it was really extremely clever how Nick and Judy after Bellwether shot him with the blueberry, like they both put on an amazing show. Jenny Slate, Idris Elba. Okay, hold on. Tommy Chong, Bonnie Hunt, Don Lake. Okay. J.K. Simmons knew it. Octavia Spencer, Alan Tudyk. Okay, was the Weasel. Okay. Shakira was Gazelle. Okay. All right. I didn't catch everyone, but Jenny Slate was the mayor or was Bellwether. Okay. Jennifer Goodwin. I've heard her name before. Um Tommy Chong. I think I know him too. J.K. Simmons, Octavia Spencer, Alan Tudyk, and Shakira. I know them. All right. Kristen Bell was in this? Who's Priscilla? I love Kristen Bell, at least from The Good Place, you know? Okay, you don't remember if there's a post-credit scene? All right, well, we've still got like 9 minutes worth of credits. Wow. Clear, I mean, a lot of people worked on this movie, so. All right. And then the last minute or so is foreign language credits. So okay. Yeah, no, this was fun. I'm glad I finally watched this. I don't know, like it was a lot of things that I wasn't expecting it to be. Like there's quite a bit of like horror elements in this movie which really surprised me, and they were played for both scares and laughs, and I thought that was extremely clever. So, oh, Priscilla is the female sloth. Ah, okay. This movie made $1 million at the box office. I hope it made a lot more than $1 million at the box office. Here, let's find that out. Zootopia, box office. Let's just see what it says. Oh, Zootopia earned 1.024 billion with a B dollars worldwide against a budget of 150 million. It made 341 million domestic and 682 million international. So, damn. That is impressive. Tommy Chong was a regular in that 70s show. Yeah, he sounds familiar. Tommy Chong. Okay, from Cheech and Chong, that's what I know him from. I never watched that 70s show, so but okay, yeah. He's Tommy Chong of Cheech and Chong. That's how I know him. So, okay. All right. But yeah, no. So CG, you may be interested to know I've never seen any of the Frozen movies. Like I'm familiar with Let It Go because my God, people would not stop singing or playing that song. So I'm familiar with that song, but I am not familiar with Frozen at all. I don't even know who Kristen Bell plays. I don't know any of the rest of the cast. I've only got the slightest idea of the plot. I have never seen Frozen. So I'm liking the beat here. Yes. I'm staying through the whole credits here, guys. All right, we got less than 5 minutes left. I primarily know Kristen Bell from the show The Good Place, which if you haven't seen The Good Place, I'm just gonna tell you go get a Netflix subscription and watch all 4 seasons of The Good Place. It is one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. It is one of the smartest shows I've ever seen. It is also one of the dumbest shows I've ever seen. It's essentially a show about moral philosophy, and you would think that would be boring as all get out. It is hard for me to think of another show that I love quite as much as The Good Place. It's so good. It is so good. I'm sorry, we've got a few minutes, so I'm just checking my phone. All right. Most or a handful of Disney movies I do love. I mean, Disney knows how to do what they do, you know? All right, CG knows Kristen Bell from Frozen and from Veronica Mars, even though DreamWorks also makes quality movies. I mean, most movie studios that survive for a while, they make their really good movies and then they make their not as good movies. So, okay, about 2.5 minutes left. I am so surprised at how long these credits are. I was not expecting like 10, 12 minute credits, you know? Give this a rewatch before the second one comes out. I like it looks like it's listed on Disney Plus as something you could watch right now. I'm gonna guess that's not the case, but like they had a card for it when I was doing the search for Zootopia on Disney Plus. So, you know, that was that was an interesting thing to discover. Okay. We got some jungle sounds, and then we've got the Walt Disney Animation Studios title card, and then the Disney promotional title card. Okay. All right. And then it looks like we've got a looks like about a minute of credits that appear to be in Chinese. So, all right. This was good. This was good. Like when I decided to hang out with my friend and have a couple of drinks tonight, I was like, okay, well, I can push back, and if I have to, I can even cancel tonight's stream. But once we were done, like I got home and I was like, I can start this by 11 and we'll just push it a little late tonight since I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm really glad I did. Like this was one of those movies I'm like this is fun. I'm having a good time with this one. So or I had a good time. So I'm glad I did it. And thank you guys for hanging out with me while I watched this one. This was a really good one. All right. And is it done? It appears to be done, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer, and then I'm going to reset it because that is just what I do. Okay, all right, guys. Yeah, no. This was a good one. This was a fun one. I'm glad I watched it. I had a great time with it. And I don't know. Uh, I always expect to run into a few names on an animated film, just seeing like who I recognize. And of course, like Alan Tudyk is freaking everywhere. Um Hell, I hear he voices the Joker in I think it's the Harley Quinn animated series. And I'm gonna have to watch that show just for that alone, to see Alan Tudyk voicing the Joker. I'm sure he's no Mark Hamill, but like, it's Alan frickin' Tudyk. He was in Wreck-It Ralph. He was in Superman. He's in Star Wars Rogue One. The man is everywhere. He must love Disney. Okay, all right. So it is time to work on the postmortem. So you guys go ahead and keep on commenting if you want. We're gonna do the review and reaction. All right. So this was so much fun. I had a really good time watching this movie. This is one of those movies that I'll watch and I'll just be like, how did it take me this long to finally get around to seeing this? It was extremely clever. It took it took a lot of tropes from horror movies and used them to really good effect to like make points and to drive up tension. I was pretty impressed with that. And and Judy's character, I mean, I can't help but love her. She's your classic plucky, like I'm gonna try my best and try to live your dreams. And I feel like Zootopia, one of the things that really works for it to me is that it's a good underdog story. Everyone in the world was kind of against her becoming a cop and then being a real cop, and everyone put her down at every opportunity and she just kept trying. And it's easy to write a character like that. It's really hard to write a character like that well. Because you can make a character who is stubborn enough to, like bite back when people insult them and stuff like that. It's really hard sometimes to make them relatable. And Judy does a really good job of that. I mean, we've all had doubts about what we can accomplish, and we've all had people come up and kind of poo-poo something that we're doing. Um, Hell, I've got people that come and do that. They'll come into the comments section on my channel sometimes. You guys probably don't see a lot of them because I have a filter in place that actually filters out some of the hateful comments I get. But I mean, like, some do get through. And it's just easy to, sometimes take what people like that are saying and get discouraged. And Judy's character is all about, no, you keep trying. You don't, you keep trying, you overcome, you persevere, and you move on. And then we have Nick, who at first I didn't think I was going to like him. But it's often the characters that I start out disliking or just being like, this guy's kind of a loser, who end up, they usually end up getting the best character arcs because they're starting from way down low. And they did a really good job of taking advantage of that with Nick. And when he finally had that kind of blow up that he did at Judy for saying what she said about predators, like one, I was a little like, okay, look, you're being kind of harsh with her. She may have misspoken. She may have like, this is her first time in front of the cameras. Her nerves probably got to her, you know. And then on the other hand, you have his whole trauma story. And it's like, ooh, yeah, I can definitely see why that would be a little bit of an issue for him. And so when he, like leaves her hanging and then like and then basically is silent while she's apologizing to him and basically, basically pleading for his help and saying, like, I need to finish this and I can't do it without you. Like that, bro, that came really close to breaking my heart. Like I really felt for both of them in that case. Excuse excuse me. Sorry. I need to stop eating grapes apparently. Um but um but yeah, like this was a good underdog movie. It's actually a pretty good buddy cop movie, which I generally don't consider, like I don't really think of those in terms of being a subgenre that I would like. But this one did a good job. This one was fun. It was really well done. It was clever. It was decently cast. Um, I kept wondering if the chief of police. I was like, is that Idris Elba? Is that Idris Elba? And it totally was. I can pick out J.K. Simmons's voice pretty quickly usually. I'm surprised it took me as long to figure out it was him as it ended up taking me. But I was like, is that J. Jonah Jameson? Is he going to ask for pictures of Spider-Man? I expect him to if he's here. But but yeah, this was a fun movie. And again, I was thinking of pushing back or canceling this stream. I ended up pushing it back. I'm really glad I didn't cancel it because I had a really fun time watching this. So, um, as for my letterbox rating, this one easily gets 4 stars from me. I was drawn into not only the world but the characters as well. I feel like they were very well written, and again, especially in Nick's case, like Judy is one of those characters I'm in her corner pretty much from the get go. Nick, I was a little bit more, I was like not as excited about him as first, but as we got to learn more about him and get to know him, I was like, okay, all right, he's a pretty good guy. I like that. I like that when Judy was apologizing to him and she said, "I'm just a dumb buddy." He's sitting there and like he has to have basically forgiven her by this point already, or at least was in the process of it, because he just turned on the pen and recorded her, and then just kept playing it back and everything. And I don't know. I really like that. So, they have a really good friendship that I think is very well portrayed. So, yeah. In any case, this was a fun movie. Really enjoyed it. So glad I actually just pushed the stream back and watched it tonight because again, this was just a movie that I got a lot of enjoyment out of. And hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. What'd you think of this film? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this film. You can find the sorry, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. There is a master playlist of all movies that I've watched and reacted to, and I'm dividing them up into shorter playlists, usually by genre. Zootopia would fall under. I'm just gonna look at the genres again because I don't remember them offhand. Zootopia would fall under the animated, comedy, family, and adventure playlist. Genre playlists. And I would also consider creating a tagged playlist for maybe buddy cop films or maybe buddy films for this one as well. And if I do that, I'll put it on there as well. Whichever of those lists you go looking for, make sure you check for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And and that's not everything. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which benefits you'd like access to. Perks include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as a few other benefits too. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think they look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. All right, and now I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, let me go through and see what else you guys have been saying. Simbafan and CG had a lot to say, so I'm really excited to see. Let's see. Where did we go? All right. So Simbafan says that their favorite song in the movie is Try Everything. Great song. I kind of remember that one, and yeah, and like all the music that I heard in this was pretty good. So CG also knew very little about Zootopia before seeing it. When did you watch it? How long ago? Because this movie's been out for 9 years and I've only just gotten around to watching it. The film has a pretty impressive voice cast. CG wonders how many of the voices I'll recognize. So off the bat, I recognize J.K. Simmons, just flat off the bat. I suspected that Idris Elba was the chief of police, and I really couldn't catch anyone else until I saw a cast list. Jennifer Goodwin is actually an actress that I think she's on the show Big Love. I think I've seen her there, but she was she was well cast for the role of Judy. And then Jason Bateman, honestly, I know Jason Bateman is a very well-known actor, and he's a very good kind of like character actor. Honestly, I think the thing I'm going to remember him most for is a commercial that I recently saw starring him, where someone, I can't even remember what the commercial was hawking. I just know that he was in it. And he's like, what was it? He was playing this superhero, and someone's like, yeah, that's like needing Batman and getting Bateman instead. And then you see Jason Bateman, and he's like in this costume, and he's fighting this woman who's clearly modeled after Catwoman, and he's like, and he's not wearing a mask or anything. He's just like, Okay, all right, cat lady. Okay, look, can we just maybe calm this down a bit? You know, he's just like being himself, and the Catwoman lady like kicks him and runs off, and he just like you see him on the ground. He's just like rude. You know, I'm probably gonna remember him for that commercial more than anything because that was freaking hilarious. So. Speaking of Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell had her own animated film franchise. She got 6 films and they were surprisingly good in CG's opinion. That's interesting. I don't know if I'll get around to watching them anytime soon, but I'm glad they were able to use that character. Simba fan says that what they love about Zootopia is it's a high quality franchise. I mean, I'm looking forward to the sequel now, you know. I really want to see it when it comes out. All right, Squiffid forgot that today was the Zootopia stream and is hanging out with other friends. Oh man, well, I'm sorry you missed it, but thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Jason Bateman voices Nick. Alan Tudyk voices Duke Weaselton. The character references the Duke of Weselton, who is the bad guy in Frozen, and is also voiced by Alan Tudyk. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. That's really cool. And dude, I mean, there were Breaking Bad references in this movie. Like it wasn't just the drug lab that I saw. When that dude's friends get back, or the people bringing him his latte or whatever, and he's like, Walter and Jesse are here. I mean, that's Walter White and Jesse. I can't remember. Is it Jesse Pinkman or something? Those are the two main characters in Breaking Bad. I was like, ah, I see what you did there. Zootopia came out a few years after Alan Tudyk started regularly doing voice work for Disney films. Before Zootopia, his voice was in Wreck-It Ralph, yes. Frozen, I didn't know that. And Big Hero 6, who was he in Big Hero 6? Was he Baymax? Was Alan Tudyk Baymax? Because I could totally see that. Zootopia also came out after Alan Tudyk was already doing voice work for the Disney cartoon Star versus the Forces of Evil, where he voiced the show's bad guy. He voices bad guys so well. I know, and he voices like a lot of these kind of toodaloo, you know, kind of nutty characters, and he does them really well too. Yeah, he's quite good at what he does. I'm always going to know Alan Tudyk as Wash from the show uh, Firefly and the movie Serenity. That's what I'm always going to know. That's what I'm always going to know and love him for. But like I recognize that he's doing a lot of voice work now too, and he's doing a really good job of it. He was one of the he was the main robot in Superman, like the fortress robots. That was Alan Tudyk. All right, there are actually quite a few Frozen references in the film. At one point, Chief Bogo tells Judy to let it go. I didn't catch that, but okay. Which is the name of the most popular song from Frozen. Yeah. And in addition to Alan Tudyk doing a lot of voice work, J.K. Simmons also does a lot of voice work in Zootopia. He's the mayor. Yeah, it took me a few scenes, but I finally caught his voice, and I'm like, that's J. Jonah Jameson, you know. So Jenny Slate does the voice of Dawn, the assistant mayor. Like Alan Tudyk, Jenny Slate was doing voice work for Star versus the Forces of Evil when Zootopia was coming out. Okay, all right. Her name is kind of familiar, but I'm not sure what I know her from. The voice actress for Judy is Jennifer Goodwin. She played Snow White in Once Upon a Time. I don't think I've seen Once Upon a Time. Uh, then in here I've answered some of these already. Um, Tommy Chong, glad you enjoyed the movie. CG anime fan says, I remember you mentioning that you haven't seen the Frozen films. Kristen Bell voices one of the two leads. Yeah, I know. I know. I know that much at least. Most or a handful of Disney movies I do love. Fair. Let's see. CG knows Kristen Bell from Frozen and Veronica Mars. I never watched Veronica Mars, but I heard good things about it. Um, Simba fan is probably going to give this movie a rewatch a week before Zootopia 2 comes out to get ready for it. And it's a high quality franchise in their opinion, personally. Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least based on this first movie, yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. Being honest, Duke the Weasel is your least favorite, is Simba fans' least favorite character. Okay. CG actually likes Duke Weaselton because he loves Alan Tudyk and loves the Frozen reference. Okay. What Simba fan loves about Zootopia is that the world is so alive and feels like a thriving world. I would agree. Like they did a good lot of world building with this one and really made it feel nuanced and lived in and fleshed out, and I really appreciate that. Nick for Simba fan is the best character. He loves Judy as well, but Nick is the best. Nick is just where it's at, you know. Another character they know from Idris Elba is Knuckles from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, which actually I've done watch parties for all three Sonic movies. You can find those on my channel if you ever want to watch them. Um, let's see. Idris Elba is also Knuckles in the underrated Knuckles series. I mostly know Idris Elba as oh god, as Heimdall from the Marvel Cinematic Universe Thor movies. Yeah. And he was a badass Heimdall. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's see. Simba fan thought that series was okay. The Sonic movies are better. Well, we all have differing opinions. Let's see. CG likes the Knuckles series more than the Sonic films, which is a hot take. Okay. Oh, you saw Zootopia in 2016? You saw it like when it was out in theaters? Nice. CG remembers Jason Bateman best from the 2007 film Mr. Megorium's Emporium and the 2011 film Horrible Bosses. Never seen either of them. All right. In Big Hero 6, Alan Tudyk voiced the greedy businessman that was suspected of being the villain. Oh, okay. Once Upon a Time is a really good show. Okay. And Veronica Mars is one of the better mystery shows that CG has seen. Nice. Very cool. All right. Well, yeah, this was a good one. I'm glad I didn't cancel this stream. I'm glad I was able to get home in time. Like if I had gotten home past like I don't know midnight, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done this stream. I would have just said we'll do it another month or something. I'm really glad I got to do it. So this was fun and I really enjoyed it. But I think it's time for me to finally consider going to sleep. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight, all of you who tuned in, and especially CG Anime fan and Simba fan for sharing their thoughts in the commentary while I did this. I appreciate it very much. Thank you guys. But yeah, I need to probably sleep and then maybe go do some things tomorrow. So again, guys, thanks for joining me. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.